hardest things to do when you're just starting out is to get your first job or to make that first $100 in photography. I'm gonna give you guys some of my best tips on how you can do that. But first, we're outside B&H, so we're gonna go spend probably more than $100 worth of camera gear. I don't know if you guys saw Peter's video a little while ago where he put a camera on like the whole rig in B&H that goes around the ceiling that carries all your gear to you to the front. So what we're gonna do right now is actually put a 360 camera up there and one up Peter a little bit.
We acknowledge that Peter did it and it was awesome, but why not try to use the new technology that exists, a 360 camera.
So if you want to see how that turns out, go over to Chris's channel and maybe I'll link it up here somewhere and you can check that out. That's how you do it.
Yeah, the shoulders.
He originally did this camera and every time it got knocked over. The famous little green box here at B&H, and we're gonna throw it in the conveyor belt, and you guys are gonna be able to see the product and you see what it looks like when it's going through the whole conveyor belt system.
Can I just be honest for a hot second? We were in B&H like all day, and we did not intend to be in B&H all day. And I shot 0 clips in there whatsoever. And then now, oh, that was a loud bus. Now where are we going?
Now we're going to the Vessel. It's a super cool artistic architecture thing I saw on Instagram. It looks cool.
This is literally my life. I'm just along for the ride. I'm like, Chris, where are we going? He's like, the Vessel. I'm like, okay, tips coming to you soon. This is the thing Chris wants us to go to. Why is it so windy?
It's so windy. It's so windy.
It just started too.
Now we're in Central Park.
This is probably my favorite part about New York, is being here, honestly.
Yeah. As you can tell, it is the next day because we both have very poor time management skills. We were attempting to shooting sunset, lost all of the light, and so now we're gonna finish up the tips right now here in Central Park. One thing that I did tons of times actually when I started my photography career is I had headshot parties. Basically, I would invite a bunch of my friends and family over and they could bring drinks and food and whatever. And then I would have my backdrop set up with my camera and I would charge people like 10 bucks to take a photo of them. And they could use this for anything. So LinkedIn, maybe even their Tinder profile, because everyone needs a good headshot of themselves. They just can't necessarily spend tons of money on it. And that's where you come in. So you get 10 people for $10, you've made 100 bucks.
So Lizzie asked me to help out on this video a little bit. One of my biggest things is that just pay attention to what is happening in people's lives. Did they recently get engaged? Did they have a child? What's a big life event that you can just send a little message on Facebook or a DM on Instagram to be like, hey, congratulations, it's so amazing that X, Y, and Z has happened to you. If you guys need some photos for your engagement shoot, I can do some cheap for you to celebrate this big day for you. So you're congratulating them, you're throwing some compliments their way because that always makes them feel good, and then you're offering a service at like an affordable rate. And then that's hopefully how you get your next 100 bucks.
Do you already work somewhere? Your work probably has an office Christmas party or some kind of event they do at least once a year. Why don't you talk to your boss about shooting it? If they don't already have a photographer, you could either say, hey, could you pay me a small honorarium, like $100 for that? Or you could just pay me my hourly wage. And then you're getting your photography experience, you're building that portfolio, and you're getting paid.
Nice, first take. Killing it, Lizzie. This is probably overexposed.
Parkour.
So our next tip is to sign up as a contributor for Shutterstock Custom. P.S. We are not being paid to say this, just a website service that we've used in the past and we've made some money off of. Essentially how this works is you apply to be a photographer and then they'll start sending you jobs. There's smaller jobs like 1 or 2 photos that you're taking, but they're for bigger brands. So if you do a good job, you might even like have a photo that lands on like an Instagram page for like a big brand like McDonald's or Land Rover. So that's a dope way to get started and make your first $100.
Find a more experienced photographer and ask to be their assistant on set. You could ask for like $100 a day to do that, which is super cheap for an assistant. So especially if you're eager and you're working really hard and doing a good job, then that photographer is for sure going to hire you again. So now you're working, you're learning, and you're making a little money and improving your skill set.
Okay, so for my next tip is show up to events. So whatever town or city that you guys are in, research what's going on and then show up to that event. Ask around, start being like, hey, where's the manager? Who's running the show around here? And then suggest that you want to shoot behind the scenes photos for $100. So have your business cards ready, have your Instagram page ready, take their card, follow up by email so you can be the behind the scenes guy that shoots stuff for $100, because everyone needs content for social media these days.
Moral of the story is your first job obviously isn't going to be your final job, or maybe not even your favorite job, but you need practice and you need to do some of these little things for small amounts of money, like $100 for example, in order for you to build up to those $1,000 and tens of thousands of dollars. Thank you, Chris, for helping me on this video because I was a little sick today.
No problem, Elizabeth. Peirce.
Oh no, you can't tell them my real
Peirce.
name. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a like down below. Subscribe to my channel and Chris's channel, but you probably already do. And if you don't,
Subscribe to hers.
what are you doing? Just go subscribe to him. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos.
I have
and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Straight up, my first job that got me 100 spicy dollarinos.
Spicy dollarinos.
My mom got it for me.
Yeah.
Jackie is super cool, first of all.
Jackie!
Jackie! So she takes belly dancing classes, and she went to her teachers and she was like, my daughter is so good at photos and video. Do you want her to make a video for you? And they were like, heck yeah, we do. I showed up with my Canon T3i and a shoulder rig that I got on Amazon, and I filmed a little video for them for $100. And it was the first real practice I got, and actually, it was pretty good.
I remember saying that. I was like,
It was
I want to
not
go belly
bad.
dancing now.